Some drones are fast. Some drones are clever. And then there are the rare ones. The ones that somehow stop being bits of carbon fibre in the electronics and start to become your drone. And for me, that was the DeepSpace Seeker 3. It wasn't just my favourite sub 250 gram drone, it became the benchmark. Every new lightweight quad that landed on this bench had one impossible job: beat the Seeker 3. And then we killed it. Not a bent prop, not a cracked arm. We ripped the GPS plug clean off when we destroyed the flight controller and the ESC in a crash. We turned my favourite drone into an expensive paperweight. And I'll be honest, it hurt. It hurt a lot. Because trust isn't just built in a day. It's built over hundreds of flights, thousands of packs, countless moments where the machine does exactly what you ask it to do. Until one day, it didn't. Now thankfully, the team at DeepSpace saw the pain I was in, and instead of simply replacing the old Mamba stack, they sent something entirely new: the brand new Talon F7 flight controller and ESC. They gave it a second chance. But here's the thing about trust. You can't just solder it back together and replace every wire and every board and every connector, because the question sitting at the back of your mind remains the same. Can I trust you? Because once trust is broken, is it gone forever? Or can you earn it back? Today isn't about speed, range, or even freestyle. Today's about redemption. One battery, one chance, one final opportunity for the Seeker 3 to prove that sometimes, even after everything falls apart, you can come back stronger than before. This is the redemption run of the DeepSpace Seeker 3. Here it is then, the first proper flight since the rebuild. And I'll admit, my thumbs were doing something they haven't done before. Not for a long time anyway. They hesitated. And every pilot knows that feeling. The first time you arm a machine that's either let you down or maybe you've built for the first time, when you hear the crash, you remember the walk of shame. You remember picking the pieces out of the grass. You remember wondering whether it's the final day of the favourite drone. And yet, the Seeker lifts from the ground. And as it does, something strange happens. It feels familiar. The precision and the balance is there. Every movement of the sticks answered without hesitation. It's almost as if, after a few seconds, the crash never happened. But almost isn't enough. One smooth lap proves very little. Trust isn't rebuilt with gentle flying. Trust is rebuilt when you stop thinking about the drone and simply fly. Faster, lower, closer, harder. Every gap is another question answered. Every dive is another test fulfilled. Every pull-out asks the same thing. Have you really come back? Or are you going to fail again? And then it's over to Boy Wonder. And he's going to do something he's never done before. And I'm going to shut up, which is something I've never done before as well. And I'm going to switch to the audio of the stick cam. Because Boy Wonder is about to do something he has never done with any other drone before. And he was nervous to fly this after the way we destroyed it. It was brutal. It's a shame that we don't have the actual footage of the destruction, because you'd realise just how much of a redemption arc this could possibly be. But I'm going to hand over to Boy Wonder, and he's going to do something he's never done before. Boy Wonder's on the redemption run of the Seeker 3. BoyWonderFPV, welcome to the channel.
Hello, welcome, hello. What? Yeah, remember you stole me out of school early today.
I did. None of the teachers know that he left school early.
They said I'm sick. I'm so sick.
Mate, you'll get me into trouble. You actually finished legitimately at half day.
No I didn't. I'm joking.
Who even are you? So can the Seeker 3 redeem itself?
Hopefully. Cinematic is pretty good. It's so hard to do cinematic when like I have the urge to just do an absolute
Seeker
rip.
3 just wants to absolutely rip, doesn't
Well,
it?
it doesn't want to rip. I want to rip.
But it doesn't want to play cinematically, does it? It just wants to smash you in the face and hit you as hard as it
Yeah.
possibly
I'm
can.
probably going to do one of the gaps as the cinematic.
Oh, nice, nice.
Like cinematically hit a gap. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit a gap. I'm not doing the tree gap at the top because that's a bit too risky for me.
Well, I'll tell you what to do. Do your gaps on the tree. Then come back and do your
Alright, hit one.
what is it? The
gate
gap.
like I'm walking through.
Then
The walk through gap. Yeah, I call it the walk through. Technically, you are walking through it. Oh, I see a knife edge thing, but I really want to do it, but I also don't because it might actually be a bit too big. No, I ain't doing it. Right, I'm coming back to do the walkthrough.
all right. So can he go through here? I'm gonna be quiet.
Yes.
Lovely.
I'm gonna try again. It was a little bit shaky.
And then I've got a challenge for you after it.
Okay, that's the best I can do. That's the best I can
Challenge is now go and dive the tree gap.
do. No.
Do it.
Okay. Do it. Okay.
Now, if it's not lined up perfectly, pull out of it. It's not a problem.
I'm just gonna see. Yeah.
Where that gap is.
I'm just gonna like as in like I'm gonna be like slowly descending for it to like practice.
The best bet is to come from the back of the tree and go through that one.
Yeah, like
From this side of
like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna practice like lining up, if you know what I mean.
Can he do it? Can he do it?
Right.
Can the Seeker 3 redeem itself? Right.
Okay. I almost would have went for it, but I'm gonna go for it.
Can it redeem itself? Let's go.
Nope.
Too far.
Way too far. I'm gonna go a little bit higher as
A
well.
little bit higher, a little bit slow.
Yeah.
Here we go. This time. Oh.
Nope. Almost hit the top of it.
Yeah, that was a bit too soon.
Yeah. Well, it was perfect timing, but not enough power.
Yeah.
If I put a bit more,
Speed and power.
if I put a bit more speed and power into it, I would have done it. Well, probably not. It would be on the ground. Oh, too much to the side.
Is it the wind? The wind's picked up?
Yeah, I might go a bit more to the other side.
Yeah, that wind has picked up.
Yeah. Did it? Woo!
Yes.
It looked like it was a bit off to the side. Should I do it again for fun?
No. If you've done it, come back and land.
Okay.
Take the redemption. Accept the Seeker 3 has redeemed itself.
I'm orbiting the tree now.
We'll see you all in the outro.
Might not be back in a second.
People think the opposite of failure is success. Then it isn't. The opposite of failure is having the courage to try again. Because a crash doesn't just break carbon fibre, it breaks confidence. It plants that tiny voice in the back of your head. What if this happens again? Every arm, every connector, every solder joint, every full throttle punch. You're waiting for history to repeat itself. But history didn't repeat itself. History rewrote itself. We asked this little Seeker to do everything that destroyed our confidence in the first place. Full send power, precision flying, low proximity, aggressive freestyle, split seconds where there's no room for hesitation. And every single time, it answered, "Is that all you've got?" BoyWonder did something he's never done before. He threaded through the very top of the tree. It wasn't his first attempt, but it gave him the confidence to keep trying over and over and over again until he hit it. No second guesses, just absolute commitment and confidence. And in that one moment, I realised something. We stopped testing the Seeker and we started to believe in it again. Because trust doesn't come back with a soldering iron. It comes back in silence. The silence when you're no longer waiting for something to go wrong, when your fingers stop holding you back, and the instinct replaces fear. The electronics didn't earn redemption today. The flights did. The clean lines, the dive, the recoveries. Every impossible moment that somehow became possible. The Seeker 3 didn't come back as the drone it used to be. It came back as something better. Because the greatest stories are not about machines that never fail. They're about the ones that refuse, absolutely refuse, to let failure be their final chapter. And maybe that's true for more than just drones. We all crash, we all have moments where we wonder if we'll ever be the same again. But sometimes, if you rebuild carefully, if you trust again, if you're brave enough to arm it one more time, you don't just go back to where you were. You discover you're capable of so much more. This wasn't just redemption of a drone. This was redemption of belief. And that is why the DeepSpace Seeker 3 has just earned its place back at the very top of the squad. YouTube and I have had a chat, and we believe that this is the video that you'll like the most, so watch it and let me know if they're right.